Sports Illustrated, 3 days ago. Cody Rhodes cuts an all-time great promo on AEW Dynamite. The Big Lead, 3 days ago. Cody Rhodes cuts a Hall of Fame promo on AEW Dynamite. AEW Dynamite, Cody announcement, chaotic. Cage side seats, Cody Rhodes just kept the best promo of his career. I'm doing this for my dad, my mom, my sister, and my brother. Fuck you, Cody.
He didn't even mention Pharaoh the dog.
Yeah,
motherfucker.
The only likable part about the Elite.
Welcome to the Cool Wrestling Podcast, everybody.
The worst podcast on the internet today. I am your host, as always, the Hash Brown Kid. Following me is my cult of personality, Cactus.
That's the best you're getting.
I was going to compare you to a steak, Ray, but you're better than a steak. You are, without a doubt, a bitch. It's Ray Dolphin.
Damn! I was going to say I'm a...
Get nay-nay.
You just fucking nay-nayed me, bro. What's up, everybody?
Oh, shit. I completely lost my place in the notes. This week, it is GCW week.
Yes. A double header of GCW.
GCW doubleheader, you.
But before we get to that, I would personally like to do what Ray suggested in a comment about what our favorite thing in wrestling this week was. It's a new thing we're trying to try out, just trying to see where it goes. My favorite thing was the absolute amount of marks that came over Cody's promo.
Yeah. Apparently 7.5 out of 10 is enough to get the whole internet riled up.
Best promo ever!
It was an okay promo. It wasn't, super good, but it was okay.
I mean, I agree. It was okay.
I guess I'm just not in the camp of yelling does not equal emotion.
It doesn't equal emotion, and just having the crowd not say what with every pause does not equate to having a good promo. Because I feel like that was a lot of it. The fact the crowd was into it automatically. There was a fucking AEW chant a minute in. Like, come on. The crowd was just into it. Everything he said, there was a chant, a positive one. And I got an announcement. And then the crowd just cuts him off. You deserve it. You deserve it. So if you haven't heard the promo, here's the condensed notes. I started a company. I used to work for the Fed, and I have a dad. Boom.
Yeah.
Every Cody promo ever.
Yeah, he also announced something, fucking dull gear. I don't care.
Yeah. Well, let's move on.
Before we move on, though, one more quick thing. MJF turned on Cody Rhodes, therefore I'm actually happy.
Yeah.
He
should have never been a face with.
MJF wasn't a face. He was a heel to everyone except Cody.
No, he turned on Cody.
Yeah, but he wasn't.
He was a de facto face. He's a face in the same way that Daniel Bryan turned face. When he was only involved in the Cody stuff. To say he was only a fucking face with Cody, that's a moot point. Ever since the AEW show became a thing, he's been a face because the only time he's had screen time was with Cody.
Well, he's a heel now where he should be.
Thank God.
Now I remember what I wanted to say. Jake Hager, fuck you.
Oh, man.
Any reason for that? You want to elaborate?
We were only allowed one thing.
I'm
He's
sorry.
got 3 and we're not going to have any.
Yes.
Fair enough.
Here's my third thing before we move on. Jake Hager, all right, Cactus, since you weren't here for this. Jake Hager on Twitter, and I quote, leave her, open parentheses, Lana, close parentheses, and that asshole company, hashtag I'm with AEW. The asshole company that gave him a world title that no one wanted. A Money in the Bank that no one wanted. He kept dropping the ball every chance he had it, but that company's an asshole, isn't it?
Yeah, it's that company's fault that he couldn't run when they set him up to.
It's that company's fault that he got arrested with a lot of pot. And by a lot of pot, I mean just enough to get you arrested at a time when it was illegal.
So like a gram?
Yeah. We caught this little fucking
16th of an ounce.
There was residue. All right.
It was residue.
Let's move into our first event. It's time to get spooky.
Cause it's
a different boy.
Jimmy Lloyd's Halloween Fuckfest.
That wasn't very good. I'm
Damn
sorry,
it.
everybody.
I don't remember where it was live from,
It
but
was from the
It was live from the
the
spooky
electric
world.
bar or something like that. They were in
It was-
Philly.
It was in the Nether.
oh,
No,
it was
the Nether. Don't
No,
lie.
I remember now.
Live from the Nether.
it was the same place that the Block is Hot was fucking ticked.
Yeah, it's one
Yeah,
of
the Nether.
it's one of those venues they go to a lot, like the H2O Wrestling Center.
Boys, we kick off this event with Blake Christian taking on Lucky 13.
No. We kick off the event with G-Raver coming out.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
G-Raver's doing better. He wiggled his fingers.
He Wiggle. Yeah, I have been this hyped to see Wiggle since I was 9.
Fruit salad.
Salad.
Yummy.
Oh my fucking god.
So G-Raver he cuts a little promo. He's like, I'm happy to be back. I'm doing great. Can't wait to be back in the ring. And then he joins Kevin Gill on commentary for the night, which was great. G-Raver was actually
For one
really good
match, I
on
thought.
commentary. Was
Oh,
it?
just for one. It
It was just for one match,
Just
and his
one
mic was
match?
very low.
Yeah.
Huh. Well, he was really good in that one match.
He was so good, you thought he was there the entire
in
night.
comparison to Kevin Gill.
I
Well,
mean,
in
but
comparison to Gill, like, he could put, like, fucking somebody who is mute, and he'd
Well,
be
I
better.
remember that Joey
Most of the time.
Janela was on commentary, and that girl was trying to hit on him, and he got picked up by the audio.
Uh,
I was like, "Oh, just go get me a White Claw, okay?" All right, Joey.
Thanks,
All
man.
right, so we had Blake Christian versus Lucky 13 in the opening match.
in the very early goings of the match, a fan yells, "Watch out, Lucky!" To which Lucky 13 counters a suicide dive. So thanks, asshole. You ruined Blake Christian's entire offense.
Yeah,
It's interference. The ref should have called the match right there.
interfered with his voice, and I'm the
Yes.
biggest Blake Christian stan on the internet, and I'm not calling for the
Right.
disqualification.
Ray's best friend, Blake Christian.
Yes.
Not best friend of the podcast. He's later.
Oh yeah, definitely. Lucky hit a really good springboard tornado DDT. Blake absolutely sold the shit out of it. Like
Oh, yeah.
he looked like he died.
Oh yeah, like Blake Christian's good at everything like that takes high flyingness to do. Selling, high flying. Like he's great with maneuvering his body to make things look brutal.
Yeah,
I like
yeah.
it.
He's really good at selling.
At one point, Kevin Gill said the crowd is going absolutely banana here. Single banana. Single
Just-
banana.
Just
one
one
banana.
one banana. That's
Yes.
it. Not bananas. That's
Yeah, they're
too
going
damn
banana.
much. The crowd
Yeah.
was lukewarm, not hot.
Personally, I'm a big fan of the 6', 7' bunch of bananas.
Mm.
Oh, yeah.
There was a spot where Lucky went for a senton to the outside. Oh, it sounded like the Crips had just opened right there. Damn. Oh, this is spooky. We've got, he went for a senton, and Blake got out of the way, and he just went and he hit a folding chair, and he made it fold, but not in the way that it should have. Like, he broke the chair.
I've seen that a lot in recent GCW events. They don't know how to deal with chairs
Yeah, just landing on the chair.
or doors.
Yeah,
Yeah, you're supposed to open them. You're not supposed to go through them. These people are not very smart. You're not supposed to
debatable.
fold that way.
Look, you're supposed to knock it. If the person lets you in, you're supposed to come in, not just burst through the door all fucking
Yeah, no,
Kool-Aid
it's-
Man
it's-
style.
No, it's like that episode of The Fairly Odd Parents, where all the parents have battering rams. I'm knocking. I'm
knocking to
my
respect your privacy, but I was
I'm asserting.
burst it anyway.
And they just bam, take out the fucking door.
I don't know why, but I expected an escalator land reference
Oh,
instead.
man.
When are we getting to the ride?
This is the ride.
Yeah.
All right. Any more notes on this match, guys?
There was an air raid crash onto the apron. I'm a mark for the air raid crash.
Oh yeah. It's great. Just like all the things you can hit it on, and it just always looks nasty no matter what.
Blake Christian ran across the bar, jumped off the turnbuckle, and did a senton.
That was awesome.
Yeah. The bar was right next to the ring, so like you could essentially roll out of the ring on top of the bar.
Yeah, it was like maybe a foot away from the ring, maybe less than a foot away from the ring, in the exact same level.
Just for a visual of what we're looking at. This was just all around a really good opening match. And let's jump to the finish.
One more thing before we get to the finish. I've been talking for weeks about how much I like Lucky 13's attire. The one pant leg and the shorts that are like open. I love them. I love that attire. And I've been telling Ray about it. But when we watch it, motherfucker comes out in skinny jeans. Pissing me the fuck off. All right, let's go on to the finish.
Yes, the GOE from Blake Christian for the win. I forgot what GOE stands for.
I believe it's
Gift of Elia?
I think it's pronounced Elia. I asked him on Twitter what it was called, and that's what he responded.
I got a story coming for you soon. And then, like, fucking a week later, he fucking says it.
He's a busy man. Blake Christian's a busy man.
I'm sure.
Yes. He's being booked all over the country.
It's like when Swedish indie band fucking Werewolf Faso said that they have something coming for us soon, and they've just not said anything for the past year and a half. I'm still mad!
All right, let's go into the ratings. Cactus, what do you rate this match?
I gave it a cool 85.
I gave this an 86.
I gave it a 79.
Oof.
Ooh. I want the attire I want, damn it.
Wow.
Moving on to the next match.
5% for not the attire.
Y'all motherfuckers want to see a dead body?
I mean, yeah.
Because we got one. Jordan Oliver, young, dumb, and broke, might as well have been young, dead, and broke, going up against the dirty daddy, Chris Dickinson.
Yeah.
So Dickinson grabs the mic to start off. He's like, hold on, before we start this match, pulls up his phone. I got a DM from this motherfucker. Dickinson plays the fucking... He wrote a song just to fucking DM him the song talking shit about Chris Dickinson. Blake Christian doesn't have time to write a story. Jordan Oliver has so much fucking time on his hands, he could record and write an entire song for one person.
He's out here grinding.
Yeah.
The grind never stops, G.
Oh, man. But, Dickinson does as he does. He killed Jordan Oliver.
He beat the ever-loving shit out of Jordan Oliver for the first, 5 minutes of this match.
If Oliver still had his boys, this would have never happened.
God.
Yeah, his boys would have gotten their asses beat too. Daddy spreads the love. The love being his kicks.
I really wish the rest of Young, Dumb, and Broke was out there. I'm a big fan of the rest of Young, Dumb, and Broke.
God, Jordan Oliver is just like, this dude has all the potential in the world to be a star. He's such a fucking heat magnet. Oh, yeah. Everywhere he goes, he just gets the shit beat out of him.
This is a perfect showcase of Jordan Oliver being a fucking fantastic heel and a great wrestler, getting his ass beat, coming back, but still getting booed even though he's making a babyface comeback.
He had a babyface comeback and still got fucking booed.
It's fuck him. It's great. This match is on a logic standpoint, this match is fantastic.
Yeah. Oh god, you should have seen his chest too. It was so red and like there were welts all over it. Like, Dickinson was not taking it easy on him one bit.
There was a gotcha bitch slingshot stunner.
Did you mention what G Raver said on commentary regarding Jordan Oliver? If not, G Raver said that Young, Dumb, and Broke might be Young, Dumb, and Broken after this match.
Ooh.
Shout out to G Raver. And that also proves G Raver was on for more than the opening match. T-Raver was there for at least 2 matches. I think he was there until intermission, actually.
I think he was there until intermission, and his mic was fixed after the first match because I could barely hear him in the first match.
Yeah.
Anybody got anything else on this match?
Jordan Oliver's springboard cutter is a thing of beauty, and Dickinson no-sold the shit out of it.
Yeah. That's
He hit him with it. He stands up.
Slippy shit.
Yeah, he's like,
Yeah,
I'm not gonna sell that springboard cutter shit from you.
Yeah.
And then he just fucking hits him.
There was a top rope back body drop from Dickinson, which should have been the pin, considering that he's won with a back body drop before.
Yeah, it's his finisher.
We're not going into that. All right, I'm not ready to go back down that road. I just healed. My wounds just healed.
All right. Well, let's jump
to the finish. Pazuzu bomb, stomp through the door for the 1, 2, 3. Gentlemen, what do you give this match?
I gave it a cool 88.
Oh, I gave it an 88 too.
I give it an 86.
Motherfucker. Whatever. Ring the fucking bell.
Don't do it. Fuck. All right. Up next, we have
a match that I think I'm the only one who has notes on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I have notes on it.
You
No,
do?
you don't.
All right. Well, introduce the match, Hash.
We got Matt Tremont taking on Tony Tappan. Oh, wait a minute. I misspelled
Tony couldn't
Atticus
make it.
Cogar.
Tony Deppin is a weird way to pronounce Atticus Cogar. So the Tremont makes his entrance.
Let's just get this straight. This was not Matt Tremont as Atticus Cogar. This is a proxy match between RSP and Nick Gage.
You
Yeah,
mean RS
definitely.
pussy.
Yeah, we'll get into that. So Tremont comes out, and I think MLJ was on commentary, or not commentary, but was announcing. He says Tony Deppen couldn't make it because of travel issues. So whoever wants to come out is gonna be in this match. And then lights go dim. They start playing music. No one knows who it's gonna be. Out comes Atticus fucking Cogar with a mask, a Hannibal Lecter-esque mask made of someone else's face. And then he comes in, takes off his jacket, and he's wearing an RSP shirt to the boos of the crowd.
Atticus Cogar looks fantastic.
Yeah. He does look great, except for that fucking shirt.
Yeah, I don't know. What was I doing the entire match? I think I was making
Probably.
food.
Maybe.
You're getting your last nuts in before No Nut November.
Weren't we
No,
all?
I think I was getting nachos because I guess... she listens to the podcast, so I'm never going to talk shit about her on the podcast. So we'll move on.
All right.
Well,
so
she's gonna know you're gonna talk shit about her. Now,
Invalid.
Right,
She
so
can't make her own nachos. You put the fucking chips on the plate. You put the cheese on the chips. You put it in the microwave for a minute. It's done.
that sounds disgusting.
Hey.
Yeah.
Nah.
enough of your relationship counseling.
Look.
So
When you ghetto like me. When you're from the streets like me.
yeah, fuck syrup sandwiches. We
reminds me of
put
those
cheese on Doritos.
It reminds me of those shitty Lunchable nachos that are just
Yo!
American cheese
Hey,
and
fuck
fucking
you.
tortilla chips.
Those shitty Lunchable nachos were the shit.
Flashing
You will
my
agree to
gang
disagree.
signs in
Alright,
the fucking
so-
camera.
Lunchable gang, Nacho gang. So Matt Tremont had a chain with him, like a big old chain, and he just choked the shit out of Cogar with it. At one point, Cogar was hanging out of the ring by the chain, just being hung. And Tremont shouts, "That's what you get for repping RSP," or something like that. The end of this match was rather quick. It's clear that this match was thrown together at the last second because Deppen couldn't make it. Tremont took a few chair shots to the head, and then a face lock driver through the door for the 1, 2, 3. Gentlemen, ratings.
I gave it 52%. Did not last long enough, and what I saw was not awesome.
All right.
This
Hash.
cookies and cream bar was pretty good.
Yeah. And this match wasn't, or what?
I didn't watch the fucking match. What do you want me to say?
Oh, DNR then. I gave this like a flat 70. for what they were given, it was okay.
Up next, we had, without a doubt, probably one of my favorite matches of the year, as we got Daddy Effie taking on Schlack.
No God, only Schlack.
There is no God, only Schlack.
I love how Schlack is continuing being the technical master.
Oh
He
yeah,
went full Scorpio,
Yeah.
and it worked.
he went full fucking Scorpio. God
Janela
bless
was
the
on
man.
commentary for this one, and I know Janela was on commentary for this one because he fucking lost his shit.
when he went full Scorpio.
Yeah, no, it was fantastic. I love
So,
Schlack.
at the beginning of the match, Effie took off his jacket and then just charged at Schlack in the corner and
Yeah.
just put it in his face.
Yeah,
And
to clarify to the audience who may not see this, Effie's jacket has spikes on the shoulder.
it has spikes all over.
Yeah, spikes all over.
Yeah,
So
the shoulder
he
spikes are bigger, but it's
Covers them with
completely
the-
studded all over.
Covers him with the spiky parts of,
And it actually it busts Schlack open.
Yeah.
That spot made Schlack bleed.
Then Effie put the jacket back on, got up to the top rope, spiky jacket senton.
Yeah. Yeah. What else do we got
Yeah.
here? Well, my note about Schlack going full
There was a-
Scorpio.
Schlack shanks Effie.
Oh yeah.
Okay, before that, and I know this is like a little thing, but Schlack did, without a doubt, the worst looking La Magistrale I've ever seen. The fucking roll up pin. It was I don't know what the fuck happened, but it looked like
It happened too fast for your eyes to perceive what was going on.
I guess.
That's why it looked bad.
I don't remember what it was that busted Effie open, but at one point Effie gets speared through a door in the corner, and while Effie's laying there, there's a pool of blood just underneath his head, like just pouring, like
Was it like late in the match?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was late in the match.
late in the
'Cause
match.
I think because Effie, Schlack at one point pounded a
Oh, it
gusset
was,
plate.
yeah. I
Into the
think he
side of
also
his
used a fork.
forehead.
After a code red on the gusset plates from Schlack.
Yeah.
My God, this match was fucking bloody. It was gross.
Yes. At one point, Effie's calling to the back for something, and no one knows what's going on. And then out comes one of the penis druids carrying a big old pane of glass, and they slide it into the ring for a spot later in the match. But just only in GCW, a fucking giant penis brings out a weapon to be used in the match.
Because no other company has done penis druids that successfully. Looking at you,
No.
was it Double or Nothing, or was it All Out? Actually, All Out, yeah. It wasn't a company.
Out.
No other company has done penis druids! Yeah!
Shout out the penis druids.
At one point, Effie. I'm sorry, you guys are both doing that at the same time. That was fantastic.
Were you enjoying that? Were you enjoying that?
Yeah. At one point, Effie goes to the top rope to do an elbow drop, and he just gets down, like jumps down by his side, and just does a regular elbow drop.
Oh, I loved that. That was a great spot. He also got off to get out. He got off from the bag.
Slack does his typical spot with a plastic bag. He puts it over Effie's face. He's suffocating him. What does Effie do? He puts his hands into his pants and he starts jerking off. Slack's like,
Nice.
what the fuck? And he just lets him go. Only Effie could get out of.
He got off to get out.
Oh my
Oh,
god,
Jesus!
that was
Christ.
perfect.
The end of this match was also pretty good. Death Valley Driver through the glass for the 1, 2, 3. Gentlemen, what do you rate this match?
Schlack won, by the way. I give
Fuck
that
off.
91%. I'm sorry, it's important to say who won.
No, it's not. No.
91%.
I gave this a flat 90.
Fuck all of you. It's a 94.
Ooh.
Damn,
Wow,
it was very good.
I went from underrating matches to like over.
Underrating. You didn't even rate the match before this.
Yeah, but the last two were under both of yours.
One didn't even exist. Well, after this match, we went into the intermission, And we come back, and the next match is already happening. We didn't even get the entrances for the 6-way clusterfuck.
Yeah, do you want me to say who's in it? Because I have them all written down.
That's
Okay,
right.
It's Colby Carino, KTB, Kyle the fucking Beast.
And he looks stupid.
He always looks fucking stupid.
What's new?
Matt DeMorris, who me and Hash remember from Backyard. Ophidian, Don't Call Me Pinky Sanchez, and Ty Heil. I'm not going to call him Hill because it's spelled with a Y. It's Ty Heil.
Fresh off of killing himself.
Ty Heil.
Okay, I'm calling him Hill now. It's Ty Hill.
Ty Heil. Ty Heil.
Hey.
One way to fucking change cactus is just a Nazi salute in his face.
Stop that.
Yes. Us at the Core Wrestling Podcast do not support Nazis.
Yeah, Kyle. We move
Don't
on.
call out the Beast like that.
Oh my god.
Not
yeah.
that Kyle, but Kyle the Beast. Speaking of dumb fucks, he was wearing a singlet.
Yeah, he manages to make himself look more stupid every time I see him.
The more KTB looks like an actual wrestler, putting on actual wrestling shit and like wrestling fucking like face paint and stuff to look like an actual wrestler, the more stupid he looks.
Yeah.
The more backyard he looks, the better.
KTB needs to be one of those people who just comes out there in cargo pants, tank top, and just wrestle. That's it.
Yeah.
Don't try and look like a wrestler, KTB. Stop.
Exactly.
I mentioned that Ty Hill came into this match fresh off of killing himself at another indie show. It was some type of one of those cosplay promotions, and I don't mean Chikara. I mean like an actual cosplay wrestling promotion where he did. I think it was 6:30 Senton almost killed himself. In this match, he managed to do it again.
Yeah.
He dove to the outside and completely busted his face open.
Yeah. During this match, I think it was Joey Janela actually put my thoughts into verbiage. Ty Hill, unless he's doing something that looks great, looks like shit. There's no like in between with Ty Hill. Either his moves look like fucking complete ass or they look brilliant.
Yeah. He botched a lot in this match.
He botched a lot, but he also did a lot that looks cool.
Which is the exact opposite of Matt DeMorris, who fucking phenomenal wrestler.
Everything he does just looks cool.
Yeah. Yeah, no, there was most of this match had a lot of great wrestlers. DeMorris, fucking Ophidian, Sanchez, Carino, they're fantastic.
Oh yeah, speaking of Ophidian, he had a spot in the match. He hit a fucking Tilt-A-Whirl Destroyer. That just like, I was like, what the fuck?
I mean, usually it would be dumb, but no.
Yeah.
Yeah, Pinky hit the burning Snickle Fritz, which I think, if I remember properly, was a sit-down burning hammer.
I fucking love Sanchez, man. He's without a doubt like his gimmick is dumb. He is dumb, but it's a charm to it.
Yeah.
With how fucking stupid he is.
Yeah, like I think this plays into the finish. Correct me if I'm wrong. He's
Kikutaro! We're gonna eat the souls of the innocent, and we're gonna slaughter them all, right, Kikutaro? Yes.
That's the promo of the year.
He's up. Got Kyle the Beast. He looks like he's gonna maybe go for Hurricane Rana. Why did I just blank on a fucking Hurricane Rana?
It's the Frankensteiner.
Well, it depends on the position. Top rope, Frankensteiner.
Okay.
It was.
Well, then he was going for a Frankensteiner. First it's Pinky. So he goes, suck me! And then he falls back, nothing. KTB lifts him up, and he goes, no, you suck me! He puts him up, and I believe the finish was a Death Valley driver through a door.
Yeah.
It was a tightrope TKO through the door.
Oh, okay, a TKO. The commentary was calling it a Death Valley driver.
Yeah, commentary, spoiler alert, GCW commentary never knows what the fuck they're talking about.
More importantly,
Ever.
Kevin Gill.
Not even Kevin Gill. No, I'm going to talk about fucking somehow more insufferable Seth Rogen on the next show. Because that's what that fucking commentator reminded me of, is a fucking more insufferable Seth Rogen. Fuck you.
Move on.
No. Let's move on to the aftermath of this match. I'm not sure what the hell happened.
I think he
But
died.
Ty Hill came to the ring and he was fucking gushing blood.
Yeah, I told you he fucking killed himself. He did an outside dive and landed face first on the floor.
Was this also the aftermath where he resurrected Pinky Sanchez, or where
Yeah,
Dickinson resurrected
Dickinson.
Sanchez?
Yes, Pinky's laying dead in the wreckage of the door. Everyone's just sitting there. What's going on? Pinky's dead. Out comes Dickinson. Dickinson uses his ooga booga magic and
Rises up like
Pinky from
fucking
the dead.
Dracula. Suck me! And leaves.
And everything was good.
Gentlemen, what do you rate the match?
I gave it an 84%.
I gave this an 82.
Oof. Yeah, that's all I gotta say about that. Oof. 76.
I gave this
We
a
move
solid,
on.
a solid
God
oof.
bless America.
We move on to Combat Zone Wrestling legend Ruckus taking on Combat Zone Wrestling legend Nick Gage in a GCW ring to solidify themselves as better. Fuck, I forgot his name.
Then Ricky Shane Page? No?
No, not RS Pussy. No,
Oh.
I'm talking about the guy that owns CZW.
Zandig?
No, Zandig. No,
No,
Zandig
we
left.
like Zandig.
We love Zandig. Zandig left
Okay.
to kind of help with GCW.
Hyde.
DJ Hyde.
Ah.
There it is. DJ Hyde in the closet. Because that was less of a gay joke and more of a pedophile joke.
Yeah.
Outside your window.
Usually GCW you're a lot more subtle with their pedophilia references, like
Yeah,
Dewey
big
fucks
age.
kids.
Okay. Dewey fucks kids. Dewey fucks
Dewey
kids.
fucks kids.
Okay, can we talk about the glow up real quick of fucking Robbie Marino? Holy
Yeah, you
shit!
didn't even believe it was him when we were watching.
No, this is Robbie Marino with CZW. That fat fuck turned into fucking Swoley McSwollerson walking out with fucking
Commentary
Ruckus.
said he wants to be known as Robbie Illuminati. Okay.
Yeah, I'm not calling him Robbie Illuminati. He can go fuck himself. He's Robbie Marino with CZW. What the fuck just happened? What do you mean what just happened? What are you, blind? Jesus!
So what I got from Ruckus's introduction is that he has an official straight value of $31 million, and that I think he does pot. I'm not sure on that one. I don't want to hurl that
No,
accusations,
that
but I think he
was a
does weed.
cigarette, my dude. That was a
Ah.
cigarette. Yeah.
Marijuana.
He
Cigarette
was
references.
smoking tobacco and nicotine. Nothing else in that. It was just home rolled. That's it. I didn't really get a lot from this match. I mean, aside from the fact that Ruckus can fucking fly, given his size and age, he can still fly.
I mean, Ruckus was, and I don't know if you remember this, Ray, but around the time when we started becoming friends was around the time I started getting into more independent wrestling, and Ruckus, hands down, one of my favorites next to the almighty Lord Steen. All hail Steen!
Ruckus used to be fucking not fat, right?
Ruckus used to be, he used to be like fucking anorexic skinny. Black
Okay,
cheese
so I
was
have
always bigger.
I have a theory. Illuminati and Ruckus have been switching fat. They've been doing fat transfers from Illuminati onto Ruckus.
God damn it.
I mean, he was also fat at Backyard Wrestling, too.
Backyard Wrestling was earlier this year, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was
Shut up.
July 4th.
Shut up. How about that, fucker? Bitch.
Do you want to just get to the finish?
No. Yeah.
Kind of. There wasn't a lot. This match wasn't that memorable.
No contest there!
Oh, yeah.
Because RS Pussy came to fuck shit up.
Well, before he came out, the lights go out. Atticus Cogar breathes fire. And then the lights come on. I don't know why. But he breathes fire. And then RSP comes out and beats up Nick Gage.
You call him by his real name.
I apologize. RS Pussy comes out.
And until that motherfucker fights Nick Gage, RS Pussy for life.
He attacks Nick Gage, then him and Atticus Cogar flee to a getaway car.
I still just love the exchange of like fucking coming find me. It's like, you motherfucker, I have a felony. You're in Japan.
I can't leave the fucking country.
I'm a violent felon.
I'm convicted by the felon. I can't leave this country.
Oh, Jesus. What a fucking pussy.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about Nick Gage. Jam called RSP a pedophile. Basically, he vowed about calling him a pedophile over the week.
What?
He looks like the kind of guy that would be under what was it? Heavy protection. He would be in protective custody, if you know what I'm saying. The only guy who would hang out at Disney World by himself is one that would fucking need protective custody, if you know what I'm saying. Epstein didn't kill himself. No, I get it. The memes played out at this point, but I just like
Speaking of memes that played out, it's been 2 weeks and we keep forgetting to say it. Fuck China.
Oh yeah, fuck China. Yeah, fuck China.
Fuck China.
It's only 2 weeks out.
Yeah.
It's only been a month after LeBron James said it.
Well, it's a par for the course for the cool podcast to be late on a trend. Fuck China. The next match we've got.
Well, it's not like we ever fucking record on time.
Alexei versus Rich Swan. So we had to sit there and wait for 12 hours while Rich Swan came to the ring.
I was going to ask who rated the last match, but I realized I don't care.
It was something in the low 80s. You're welcome.
I gave it a 70.
I gave it a 50. There was nothing for me to go off of, and I hate no contests.
They didn't wrestle much before the... Yeah, originally I was going to put in my notes DQ, and I was like, what the... DQ and GCW? That doesn't sound about right.
DQ in a match that was fucking no disqualification.
Yeah, so... I don't... Who would do that?
Who would do a no contest in a match with a bunch of hardcore stipulations? Huh? Red
At least
lighting?
At least the right guy won. At least the right guy won.
No
Eventually.
one won.
No one won.
Eventually!
Oh, fucking Christ.
It was Alex Zane's birthday.
Yeah, happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Alex Zane. Looking good at 33.
You know, happy birthday to him. This was the first time a Baja Blast wasn't fucked up.
Yeah, aside from the drink. God bless the drink.
Never fucked up.
All hail.
Papa bless.
Baja
blessed.
Baja blessed. Fuck.
Talk about Pepsi again.
Get the fuck out of here.
Hey, fuck you. Hey, fuck you.
Putting a green light on Cactus.
Give me the green light.
All the cool
I'm
kids
ready.
need his ass.
Taco Bell customers that need protective custody, if you know what I'm saying.
The person who drinks Pepsi at a Taco Bell needs to be put in protective custody.
All right, everybody.
You know what I'm saying?
I'd hate to interrupt you, but I need to break this news. The Dolphins have won their second straight NFL game. Congratulations to the Dolphins. They beat the Colts.
And I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
Oh my God. Part of the course, the cool podcast never stays on topic. Holy shit. Finish with this match. Alexei jumps off a fucking balcony. That's the end.
Yeah, fucking senton from like...
The balcony. Oh, fuck, boys. What do you rate that match?
I gave it a 95%. I really enjoyed the match.
I gave this a 90. Very fun.
I gave it an 84.
Bling Demon fucking Teddy Hart came in the ring with a Hamburglar after this match.
No, that was Jamie Senegal.
Yeah, the Hamburglar.
Jamie Senegal?
Thick ass.
Yeah, I was about to
Jamie
say,
Senegal.
I didn't notice because he was covering his ass.
His thick ass. Shout out to Jamie Senegal. Sit on my face.
God bless Jamie Senegal.
I'm gonna get so much
Teddy
heat
Hart
for that comment.
Teddy Hart, he cuts a promo. He's like, well, actually, he gives the mic to Alex Zane first. Alex Zane's like, oh, it's my birthday. This is cool. Blah, blah, blah. I love the fans. Gives the mic back.
You take a look into the future and you see one thing, and that's me defending the MLW Middleweight Championship. And you'll see Alex Zane, and he's going to Japan, and he's going to do a lot of good things for this company, I'll tell you, because that man right there is the future.
That was a really good
Why
Teddy
is he so
Hart.
Irish?
I don't
know.
I think that was a good Teddy Hart.
I've been perfecting my Teddy Hart. I can do one thing right anymore, and that's my Teddy Hart impersonation.
And then Teddy Hart breaks the news. I don't know how reliable of a source he is, given he's related to the man, but Teddy Hart says that Bret Hart is coming to GCW.
Bret Hart's coming to GCW to give you congratulations, Alex.
I like how you're like tentative about this. Like Bret Hart called fucking Teddy right after this. Like, what'd you say I'm gonna do?
What the fuck, dude?
What?
He's like, listen, Bret, I already said you're gonna do it. Well, shit.
Look, Bret, I know you're busy running the Calgary Hitmen, but I'll tell you right now, I want you to come to GCW and meet my new best friend, Alexei. He dives off balconies, something I think you would very much appreciate. Sorry about your brother.
He likes to... No! Son of a bitch!
You didn't see that coming, did you?
I mean, neither did Owen.
Oh,
God. Jeez. I think Cactus is dead.
I killed him, and it's all thanks to Owen Hart committing suicide. Papa bless. We move on to fucking the main event. Cactus.
You're fucking with a different boy.
Jimmy Lloyd as he takes on Shotzi Blackheart. Whoa, boy. What a fucking come down.
I mean, it was a fun match.
It was. I just wish you brought out the tank.
Yeah, the tank wouldn't have fit on the bar.
It was a match that, like, all the moves that they did look really good on paper, but like they did them either slow or a little botchy.
Yeah, but I blame Jimmy Lloyd, not Shotzi.
No,
like, it was
Shotzi's
a 4.5. It was a 4.5 star match on paper that was done like a 3.5 star match.
I'm jumping to a bit in the middle of the match. Jimmy goes under the ring and he pulls out a pizza box. He's gonna serve her up some pie. Except he opens it. It's not pizza. It's fucking thumbtacks.
You know, I was very upset because I was hoping for a New York slice.
You wanted some pizza.
You know, probably Teddy and his high ass ate it.
If you want some pizza, check out our review of Terrifier, where we go into
good old New York slice.
Our love of a good old New York slice.
Hey, can I get a Chicago deep dish? Get the fuck out of here, you freak!
If you want to talk, if you want some cheese pizza, talk to RS Pussy, if you know what I'm saying.
Hey, he's a pedophile. Dewey fucks kids. Dewey fucks kids.
He pours the thumbtacks on the ground. They're pretty sure they do a spot with it. There's a door. There's a pane of glass. Just a lot of shit. Just a lot of shit.
Shotzi used a weed whacker.
Yeah, and she screamed at someone. She's like, "Where the fuck's like, give me my fucking weed whacker!" I'm like, "Damn, Shotzi, how are you gonna be mean to that guy? What do you do to you?"
Surprising amount of deathmatch bumps on her. You know, she's going to WWE like next week.
Yeah, I was surprised that she'd be willing to take all those bumps.
I'm not surprised she's willing to. I'm surprised they allowed it.
Well, yeah. Well, you know, you would think that she'd be like, "I need to chill out." Well, that plays into like after the match where Jimmy is like talking and putting her over. I guess we can just jump to the finish then.
Yeah.
If you want.
Where it is a tombstone.
Yes, a tombstone. 1, 2, 3, finish. Jimmy gets a mic. Jimmy's
won.
What?
You want to tell me who won? Because you just said it's a tombstone.
Oh, yeah. Jimmy.
No, what? No.
What?
Don't tell him.
Did you think that Shotzi Blackheart would be able to tombstone Jimmy Lloyd?
Yeah.
I do.
Filipinos can do a lot.
Shout out to all my Filipinos.
Don't.
Okay, 5%.
86.
84.
So he puts her over on the mic. He's like, she's going bigger and better places. She could have told me to fuck off, but she didn't. Shotzi, I love you. And then they hugged. End of the show.
Yeah, I mean, fuck.
Yeah.
What's the cool rating?
Oh, fuck, I forgot to do those again.
All right. I call it the After Halloween Day special. Everything was kind of half off, but it was still good shit.
Yeah.
Fuck.
No, that works perfectly.
All right. Well, we're
We
into the
move on.
second part
Shout
of our
out to GCW because they speak in my
Doubleheader.
slime language.
They my slime. Eat my slime.
We start off with a fuckfest as
You fucking want to die, fat boy!
Jimmy Lloyd takes on best friend of the podcast, Eli Everfly, takes on Arez, takes on Young, Dumb, and Broke's leader, Jordan Oliver, takes on Blake Christian, takes on the Sauce, Alex Zane.
It was a fun match.
It was okay.
Let's get to the finish.
It was no. I wrote notes for
Oh,
it. All right?
Jesus.
I got half a page for this. We
Go
start
for it.
off with the never-ending rivalry of Alex Zane and Blake Christian continuing. We move on to an assisted code red from Alex Zane and Blake Christian. Double hit tossing. Sorry, it looked like I nay-nayed you for a second. No, they double hit tossed Eli Everfly onto the fat one. Jimmy, I forgot who it was, and then I remembered it was Jimmy Lloyd. I'm sorry, Jimmy.
Jimmy Fatone.
Yeah,
Jesus. Off the apron Spanish fly from Jordan Oliver to Alex Zane, followed by a one-winged Ushi Kuroshi. All of this happening within the first 5 minutes of the match. What I'm explaining right here.
Jordan Oliver hit his springboard cutter onto Alex Zane, and Alex Zane's face just came down on the top rope.
Also, he calls that the clout cutter, which I enjoy that.
Clout cutter.
Yeah.
Nice.
Better than the Os cutter.
Yeah, much better.
Arez is so good and underrated. He is. He should be up there with the likes of Penta and Laredo Kid and Dragon Lee. I forget others.
And Psycho Clown.
No! Pagano! Fucking Pagano! No,
Barbaro Dario.
yes, Barbaro Cave Dario.
Oh, speaking of him, can we talk about, and I know we just finished the fuck fest, but what did you guys think of
Fan
Flintstone?
Yeah, Fan Flintstone. I
Fan
call him.
Flintstone. He had a. I should have mentioned this. I don't remember what match it was in, but there was a wrestler who asked for a chair, and he stands up so quick, and he's like, "Here, you could have my
There you go,
chair."
Barney.
And some event staff is like, "Hey, sit the fuck down. Stop talking to you." And then someone else gives him a chair. I was like, that's hilarious, but I felt so bad for it.
I'm gonna do my boy
Here's a
Hannah
chair,
Amber
Barney. Flintstone.
Yes. Jesus Christ. We are not on topic today, but this
All
is
right.
what's going to make an episode good.
Yes.
Yeah,
The,
sure.
the chemistry
Dog,
between
dog.
us really shows.
Yes.
If you want to say. Jordan Oliver shit talked the fan.
He's dead.
I threw a bottle at you. You want to fucking fight?
All right, motherfuckers, let's calm down.
Jordan Oliver shit talks a fan who's only duels, so he deserved it.
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to complain. It took
All right.
48 minutes, but I'm complaining about something in a match.
All right.
I hate really telegraphed spots. Arez is sitting there, bent over as fucking can be. Alex saying, 1 rung, 2 rung, 3 rung. All right, let me catch my balance. Shooting star crunch wrap. It's like, It's like Alberto Del Rio when he's climbing up the top rope to do his fucking double foot stomp. Remember when that was a finish? At least when Low Key did it, it was quick.
Yeah.
Warrior's Way for the win. But it soured the crunch wrap for me a little bit.
Yeah, I could see that, definitely. Well, it's a bit hard for it to come out of nowhere, just given how the move is.
I'm sure he can, though.
Possibly,
I mean, Daniel McAbee, he had 4 dudes in a submission, and it was out of nowhere onto him.
Yeah.
As Cactus pointed out while I was talking shit about the crunch wrap.
I think the thing that takes it away is that he does like slowly climb up the fucking ropes, like somebody climbing up a ladder in the Money in the Bank match. And also, he like stands up and like does a fucking does a T-pose for power before he actually does it. And it's like if you could just like get up there faster and just do it.
That's him. That's him acquiring the power, though. It's like he's charging up the spirit bomb. He's charging up the crunch.
Lend me your energy.
Yeah, pretty much. Then he hits a crunch wrap. Let's jump into the finish.
I got some more shit.
Oh,
Jordan Oliver hit a cutter onto the top rope. And Alexei died. No. It wasn't onto the turnbuckle. It was onto the rope.
Yeah, I said
the actual cable.
I said the rope.
You said turnbuckle.
Well, I meant the rope.
I wrote this down. I translated it into Spanish. I want to say it. Eli Everfly hits a Canadian destroyer onto Arez. Then he runs, hits Blake Christian with the tope con carpeta querida. Carpeta querida, which translates to tope con maple leaf. Because he hit a Canadian destroyer with the tope.
Fuck the Leafs.
Yeah.
Seattle won the fucking MLS Cup, by the way.
Also,
Seattle!
The plural of leaf is leaves. Fuck Toronto.
Someone hit a one-winged neck breaker. I want to say it was Blake Christian. Either that or fucking...
That one-winged Shigoroshi?
Yeah.
That looks fantastic. That's the thing, like, I'm liking Blake Christian every time I see him because he adds more shit to him, to his moveset.
Yeah, he does more every time.
Yeah.
Let's go to the finish where the GOE was hit for the 1, 2, 3. Gentlemen, what do you rate this match? You want me to explain who won, or do you think you got it, Cactus?
I got...
you fucking retard.
I'm just saying the fans would enjoy if you explain who won.
I don't give a shit about the fans.
I mean,
all two people watching this podcast are going to bitch in the comments.
Well, I expect all two people who watch this podcast to understand that we mentioned earlier in the podcast what the GOE's name was, or what it stood for, and who does it.
Yeah, I'm not saying that you have to explain that fucking Arez won with the GOE. All I'm saying is that, like, for other moves, it would be, like, beneficial.
Yeah,
like, it's 87%.
Christian hits the gift of Elia for the 1, 2, 3.
I get the tombstone because I don't want you to think the Bundertaker came out and fucking hit it.
Yeah, came out to fucking what's that one dude's theme?
Gone. You fucking trap Undertaker. For the 1, 2, 3, gentlemen, what do you rate the match?
87%.
I give this a 75. It was kind of all over the place.
Yeah! 84. Yeah! Fuck you, Ray! Yeah!
Fuck you!
Yeah! I'm sorry.
I was gonna get the bell to ring the bell because I thought you and Ray got the same score.
You can ring the Ray rated a Blake Christian match under an 80 bell if you want.
Okay.
No. I'm just gonna Ultimate Warrior real quick.
Queer and don't make the world work. I Ultimate Warriored.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Up next, we had Mance Warner taking on Matthew Justice. Thank God I didn't watch this live. I skipped Mance Warner's entrance. I'm fucking tired of Leonard Skinner.
You know,
imagine it's not Leonard Skinner, by the way.
Yeah, it's Shinedown.
I don't give a shit.
I now have a dream match. It's Mance Warner against Rich Swan against Nate Webb against The Undertaker.
Yeah, so we can sit there for an hour and a half?
No.
Yeah, an hour and a half of entrances.
Not The Undertaker. The Bundertaker.
Ooh, yeah, the Bundertaker.
The Ministry of Deliciousness.
Fuck.
Fuck XPW, by the way.
Oh, yeah, Matthew Justice just got a random shout-out for XPW.
The worst. Hold on. I'm about to beat you in this match, but first let me keep on my title belt and let me drink this Rip It.
Yeah, fucking, Matthew Justice was in rare form today. Either he was like high or drunk on something, or he just has been watching nothing but late 90s wrestling.
All right. I'm going to bring this up since we're talking about the entrances real quick. Mance brought a staple gun to the ring, and I was going to be really pissed if he didn't use it. You see, because the law of Chekhov's staple gun states that if you introduce a staple gun in the first act of a match, you must use it in the climax. And so, Chekhov's staple gun. God bless everybody.
God bless.
Okay,
You
so
did it.
the thing with him shouting out XPW real quick, they're in Los Angeles. That's the home of XPW. Because, Los Angeles is home to a lot of porn companies, which is who run XPW. Rob Black, owner, I don't remember if he was what porn company he owned, but he did. We're getting demonetized. As if we were demonetized.
Yeah, no, but like XPW is a shit company, and they failed because they suck.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They set a guy on fire one time.
They did.
Shout out XPW. They are my slime.
Shout
I
out
meant
to
CTE. Fuck! I fucked it up! Fuck!
shout out to Angel the Hardcore Homo.
Oh, man.
The one bright spot in XPW.
It's okay, Ice. I'm okay. Shout out my dog, Ice. He's my real slime.
Yeah, ISIS is his full name. Hash is a domestic terrorist.
No, his real name is Vanilla Ice. You want to talk about his real name? This boy's name is Vanilla
That's even
Ice.
worse.
Oh, yeah, no, every time his song comes on, Ice, give me your paw. Oh, shit, he hates me already. Fuck. Okay, so, instead of watching this match, I decided to look up staple gun statistics.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, let me talk about the staple gun spot first, just so you're not coming out of nowhere talking about staple guns. So, as previously stated, Mance picks up Chekhov's staple gun, and he has fans come into the ring, and they give him they put the dollars on Matt Justice's head, and he staples the dollar bills to his head. And even at one point, a child comes in the ring with one of those fat heads of Mance Warner, and he puts it up against Justice's head and tries to staple it. It doesn't actually staple all the way, so when he stands up, Matthew Justice is holding it up to his face to try and make you think that it was stapled to his forehead. All right, now you may go on your staple gun rant.
I looked up staple guns. I looked up the shape of this staple gun, and I decided that, and through my research, I figured out that this exact one was the DeWalt Heavy Duty Compact Staple Gun T50 model that runs you about $1938, right? And that's from Home Depot, right? So going off Home Depot prices, if you buy this and the nails together in a set, it's going to cost you around $19.97. Now, so that means they spent $20 for this. Originally, earlier in the year, when I thought Nick Gage pulled out a Stanley staple gun, that had to cost him a pretty penny, because the staple gun that he used from Stanley is going to cost you around $31. Stanley only takes very specific type of staples. So that model has $17 staples to load into your staple gun. So altogether, a Stanley staple gun and staples is going to run you about $48 pre-tax. Meanwhile, DeWalt, you can get both together for about $20. Matthew Justice, Jew extraordinaire.
The fans chanted 3 doors down during this match.
Oh yeah, because they took doors. They had a door in every corner. 3 of them got busted. Fans start chanting 3 doors down.
3 doors down.
3 doors down.
3 doors down.
I'm here without you, baby.
I love this match. This match is fantastic.
This match was great.
Yeah. And after the match, just to fast forward a little bit after the match, it was Modelo time.
Oh yeah, it was a good old Yodelo.
Both men
time.
shared a Modelo. Modelo time.
No, Mance didn't have a Modelo. Mance had something. Well, no. Also, Matthew Justice stapled Mance's tongue to a door, and then climbed a ladder, and then tried to do an elbow drop, but Mance moved, and then knee pad up, knee pad down.
For the 1, 2, 3
Ratings.
I gave this a 94%.
Oh, I too gave this a 94. Was that the bell? Oh,
No, I'm waiting for.
wait.
For Hash.
Oh, what was
Great.
it?
Tell us.
it an 80.
Bitch.
Boo. I'm tired of that fucking glass. No, I'm just gonna buy a cowbell and I'm gonna.
I was thinking of
please?
buying a triangle.
We need a cowbell.
Hold on. I just saw your name, Cactus. Yo, mama, suck me. What the
Suck
fuck?
me!
Suck me. All right.
All right,
Jesus
next
fucking
match.
We move on to
It
Tony
would-
Depp and take it on. Bay is Bay. Chris Bay, the ultimate
Finesser.
finesser.
He's wearing pants.
Boo. I want to see them thigh meat.
We open the match and like Tony Deppin's kind of like dancing, and so it makes me think he wants a dance off. Chris Bay hits a spin-a-rooney, and then gets cheap shotted.
Yeah.
Hey Cactus, how did you put it in your notes that made it seem? Yeah, go ahead.
I put in my notes, Deppin punches Bay after a spin-a-rooney, which you can look at as Deppin did a spin-a-rooney then punch Bay, which sounds a lot awesomer.
That's how I like to picture it in my head.
So they scrum for a little bit, and outside goes Tony Deppin, to which then Chris Bay proceeds to Millie Rock while he Millie Rocks. And I wish that was the end of the match, because if that was the end of the match, 100% all the way.
My favorite spot in the match was
There was a
Deppin
tope
licking his
con
hand.
hero.
Deppin licked his hand and rubbed it on one's face in the crowd, and somebody screenshot
That
it.
was actually the commentator's sister.
Yeah, that was a stunt woman.
I don't think that was that a lick. I thought he fucking picked his nose, grabbed a nice little
he looked like
mocha, and rubbed it on her face.
No, he licked.
It looked like he was full palm. It was full palm. But yeah, like somebody screenshot it, 2 screenshots, and it looked like fucking like the girl flicked him off, and then he in turn slapped her right in the face.
Yeah. Yeah, the screenshot. The screenshot made it look like he just slapped the shit out of this woman.
Yeah, Chris Bay kissed her cheek after.
Yeah, I thought it was snot, so I wrote snot on the BBW. Tony pulled down his pants and paid for it.
Yeah. He shook his junk and then he mooned everybody.
Yes.
And then he paid for it.
And then he paid.
By the way, speaking of fucking Seth Rogen,
because we were talking about Seth Rogen.
that was fucking gross. Fucking more annoying. Seth Rogen called a moonsault a shooter.
That is all.
He's my shooter.
Shout out my mucus. Fucking Christ.
Yeah, slime language.
Yeah.
Shout out my slime.
Let's jump into that finish, guys.
Oscar.
Yep, springboard cutter from Chris Bay for the win.
No, Will Ospreay just showed up, called himself a sex pig, and then fucking hit the Oscar on Tony Deppin.
Listen, Hash. Listen. I wrote down. I said it as I wrote in my notes. Okay.
Oh my god!
What do you rate the match, guys?
I gave it an 86%.
I gave this an 87.
I give it a 79. We move on to fucking Oren Veidt versus
We move
Sakura
on.
Toshiyuki.
We move on to like 20 minutes of getting ready for this match. Just
Yep,
like them
as-
setting everything up, and
As
you hear in
Oren
the background the commentator, or not commentator, but the announcer's like, if they tell you to move out of the fucking way, or if it looks like action's coming your way, move out of the fucking way. Which makes me think, what the fuck happened that they have to say that now?
Oh, I think I know. Later, during the Effie match, some other shit happened. The production was at war with the audience tonight. Yeah, so Oren Veidt took on Sakura Toshiyuki. Wrestling is wrestling.
Yeah, literally. It doesn't matter if they're bashing each other over the heads with fucking light tubes, or they're
Or if they're
throwing
having a good match.
or if they're throwing an imaginary fucking grenade. It's wrestling.
Except if it's Cody.
Except
Except if it's Marcus Crane. We still don't know what he does.
yeah, it's
He
something.
exists.
Yeah. So many people cannot pronounce Veidt, and for the life of me, I do not get it. Oren Veidt comes out. The fans are chanting Veidt, 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 Veidt. Discount Seth Rogen calls him Owen Vert.
Owen Burt.
Yeah, Owen Vert. I don't think it's that hard. Vide. It rhymes with bite. Vite.
There was a lot of spoopy dust.
Yeah, spooky dust, as Kevin.
I work with lights. Mad Hatter disease is no joke. Do not inhale mercury.
I do.
Please, if you go to one of these matches, bring a surgical mask or just a mask.
No,
Or if you're a fucking retard, mainline that shit and wear a riot shield.
Yeah, you see fucking spooky dust. You breathe it in, man.
Is that a fucking 2017 Jericho reference? God, everyone knows it's all about a little bit of bubbly.
A little bit of the mercury.
We're all getting good one-liners tonight. Fuck.
Oh, God,
there was a knife board, and I'm glad I missed that spot.
Yeah, there was a knife board, and the camera work was questionable for this entire fucking match. There were so many spots. So many. There was like 2 or 3. There were like 2 or 3 spots in this match where I was like, damn, that would have been a pretty cool spot if I could fucking see it.
And this is where I keep my good spot. If I fucking had one!
Yeah. Oren Vite takes a back body drop onto the knife board. I don't see it. Cameraman turns around like something bad happened, runs away. They cut with the hard cam. Kevin Gill's like, I don't know what happened. I think one of our cameramen just fell over or something. I'm like, no, he didn't. I saw him turn around and run away.
The way you said it, I just love it. It's like he realized he missed the spot. He turned around and tried to run for the door.
Yeah, he's like, fuck, Smart Mark Video's gonna kill me.
God, they're gonna fucking get me.
Oren Vite's a Horcrux.
Yeah?
I notice this every time. He's got that little Horcrux tattoo right underneath his wrist tape.
Sakuda pulled out 2 knives and then just
the saw! It's fucking obviously steak knives, you fucking Seth Rogen piece of shit!
Yeah,
God!
There's a saw later in this match!
Fucking knocked up head ass! Fucking Pineapple Express head ass!
He takes the knives and he stabs them into Oren Vite's head, and shout out to Sakuda for knowing that there's a camera on him, and someone might want to screenshot this. We're given a great, like, he stuck his tongue out, he was smiling. I got a screenshot. It was beautiful. Just 2 people, not a cell phone in sight, living in the moment.
There was a Frankensteiner. There was a Frankensteiner.
Oh yes, in this hardcore death match, we got a Frankensteiner.
Hey guys, did your feed cut out by any chance while you were watching this?
No.
Because halfway through the match, my feed cuts out, and all of a sudden, the final chapter happens.
Oh,
so Sakuda pulls out a saw.
Yeah, and I'm like, what the fuck? Another spot that they should have caught on camera, because Sakuda gets Oren Vite in. Okay, I want to see it from the front.
All right.
He gets Oren Vite in a camel clutch. He takes a saw, puts the blade in his mouth, and then just yanks back. And I wanted to see that spot from the front, not from the side.
There was a forearm into Tuber, followed by a Tiger feint kick, which fucking Sausage Party called a 619.
It's fuck. We all know it's the Swiss 19.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep calling
innovated
them
by
Step Rogan
Cesaro
movies for the rest of the night. I don't know if you guys are ready for that. Jesus. A Consato.
Yeah. God damn it.
Puts the saw in his mouth, puts him on the chair. Whack! With the chair.
We got the classic Sakuda spot where he gets out the tattoo needles and it gets put through his cheeks. Except he kept it in there for quite a while.
He did.
Yeah.
It goes so much easier through Sakuda's mouth than it does like fucking Marcus.
That's because Sakuda does it all the damn time. He probably has holes already. That he
right here. You want to put it right here.
You see the hole? Right there. Right there. This is a very good match.
Soft mouth.
The finish pissed me off, but
oh hey, Ethan Page liked one of our tweets.
Yeah, he did.
Hashtag GCW's Lime.
Yeah,
GCW's Lime. They have limes now.
Slime language was a great night for Twitter for the cool podcast.
Except me, because I was asleep.
Yeah.
Regular sleeping habits.
I had to work tomorrow. Some of us got promoted.
Hey, right on. Shout out.
Oh yeah, I never got to tell you guys. I got promoted. No longer am I a dishwasher. I'm now a line cook.
That's my man. That's my cook.
At Chinese
All right,
restaurant, he
can
walks
one-
like he talks it.
Can you mention the finish so I can get angry?
No, because I
Crucifix
still
bomb
have so
from-
much more.
You have more?
Yeah, you can definitely
ahead.
tell the difference between reality and blood packets. Because Sakota was bleeding the entire match. Meanwhile, like in a fucking WWE event where, he was busted open and it's obviously a blood packet, it's gone. Like halfway through the fucking match. Like,
Sakuda was spewing.
there was a lung blower, and when that didn't break the fucking...
He just punched it, didn't he?
Yeah, he gave it the old sibling chest punch, because I've never seen anybody punch someone in the chest other than siblings.
When in doubt, just punch the light tube. That's like the go-to for wrestlers when they can't break the light tube. They just punch it.
Okay, so he hits a fucking springboard senton onto the light tubes, and then he's sitting there, and then fucking Kevin Gill is like, he's soaking in the violence. He's in pain, you fucking blind sack of shit. You're not...
It fucking hurt!
Ow! I'm in pain! Oh, he's soaking in the violence. No!
Look at that
Give me an
fucking...
ambulance!
Look at that psychopath! I'm hurt!
It hoits!
It hoits.
Then a sliced bread number 3.
Yeah! Okay, the fucking Shiranui should have fucking won the damn match.
Followed by more spooky death, followed by the crucifix driver for the 1, 2, 3. Gentlemen, what do you rate the match?
I gave it a 90. I liked it.
How do you have this match and then end with a crucifix driver? This is
What do you
bullshit.
give the match?
94.
Oh, is that so?
Yes.
Right here in this book, 95.
Oh shit! Wow.
I loved this match more than both of you guys.
No, okay. The only reason this wasn't a 95 was that finish.
All right, but first off, before we move on to the next match, Toshiyuki Sakuda, I want a mic, gets a mic, and says, "You want to go to Japan?" And Orenvite's like, "Fuck yeah, I do." So Orenvite became carry-on luggage.
Yo, I want to...
No, like, Sakuda has the same gimmick as the Colognes. He's renting out timeshares.
Oh, my God. By the way, sad news. Primo and Epico are just going to wait out their WWE contracts, then return to Puerto Rico full-time. I'm gonna miss you guys. Who am I going to pick to win the Royal Rumble this year?
Rest in power, Colognes. Well, you can still pick them as a surprise comeback.
Yeah.
Surprise entrance, Primo Cologne.
Prima Cologne for the women, of course. Up next, we had Effie versus the Mad King, the Unwanted King, a real fucking OG, and also part of that list of wrestlers when I was just getting into independent wrestling that I fucking just could not get enough of. Eddie Kingston. Eddie's gonna fucking kill Effie. I thought that's what was gonna happen because Effie's just slaps and just stood there.
Yeah. He just like slapped the shit out of him, and he just didn't even flinch.
Yeah, no, that was impressive. His unflinching. By the way, this was after the intermission, and apparently they fucked up cleaning so bad that fucking Eddie Kingston on the way to the ring found a knife on the floor.
Yeah, I thought he brought it out with him. I was like, Eddie Kingston's about to fucking shank Effie.
Oh, was that a steak knife? I thought he brought like a fucking pocket knife that he flipped open.
I'm pretty sure that was one of the steak knives.
Yeah, it was
because like he kind of bent over on the floor and just put it in his mouth.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. All right.
And so then he gave it.
Shout out.
Then he gave it to a ringside official or something.
Shout out.
No, he just dropped it to the ground.
Yeah.
What? Are you fucking with me? No.
Shout out to King for wearing a Purple Rain shirt.
Oh yeah.
Purple Rain.
King repping the Prince.
Yeah. And Effie was repping Elton John. So
yeah.
So
midway through the match, I realized in my notes it was just Daddy and King.
This was being commentated by fucking Twitter.
So they were in the crowd tussling. Then you hear the production people. Guys, watch the cable.
Yeah, so the crowd was just damn going at it with production. Get the fuck out of the way! No, I don't wanna.
I don't want.
This was a really good match. It was your typical Effie match. I feel like every time I watch an Effie match, I don't need to write down, oh, Effie bit him in the nipple. Oh, Effie did a Rough Rider.
Eddie Kingston whispered sweet nothings into Effie's ear tonight.
Yeah.
He bit him.
He
bit his ear.
Kevin Gill did he had a rare moment where I enjoyed his commentary. The fireman's person's carry or the fire person's carry.
Fire person's carry.
Yeah.
The fireman's person.
God damn it. Yeah, the
3
fire
cents of a person.
The fire person's carry. 350. Fuck.
I'm fucking killing you guys tonight.
The fire person's carry.
Check 1 for hash.
Made me chuckle.
All right. Fucking Kingston got cut when they did that whole shit on the chair. I think the chair like pinched a piece of his shoulder. Y'all ever been pinched by a chair? That shit fucking hurts.
Yeah.
Yeah, it sucked.
Never had it rip skin off, so that's good.
Yeah.
There was some machine gun chops.
Mm-hmm.
And I couldn't remember who fucking invented it, whether it was Kojima or Tozawa or Blue Justice. Someone invented the machine gun chops. And it looks stupid every time. I love it, but like, yeah, it doesn't look good.
No. We got any more, or we want to jump to the finish, boys?
Roll through Dragon Sleeper, then a leg over DDT, followed by another Dragon Sleeper for the 1, 2, 3 from Effie to Eddie Kingston. Gentlemen, there you go, Cactus, you fucking piece of shit. What do you recommend?
Give it a 85%.
I gave this an 88. Really enjoyed it.
I gave it an 82.
And you know what? After this match, Eddie Kingston got the mic, and he was telling a little bit of a story about how before the match, someone had come up to him, and they were like, "Hey, man, heard you wrestling that Effie guy. You know he's gay, right?" And then Eddie Kingston goes, "I don't care if you're gay, straight, transgendered. Did I say it
right?
Yeah, did I say it right? Transgendered? Okay. It doesn't matter what you are, so long as you can go in this ring, and Effie can fucking go in that ring. Effie fucks."
Eddie Kingston. Go ahead.
Oh, I agree with that sentiment so fucking much. I don't care what you are, who you like, what the fuck's in your pants, where you're from. Wrestling is for everyone, unless you suck at it. Then just like don't do it. But like
if you gave Eddie Kingston instead of a Yonkers accent, you gave him a Canadian accent, it'd just be Teddy Hart. Effie, you're the future, and I'll tell you right now that
Eddie, you're the future. I'm telling you right now.
Eddie,
Gotcha.
Effie, not Eddie. My bad. Effie, you gay sack of shit. You can come pet Mr. Velvet anytime. Maybe you and Jamie Senegal can please me, both physically
No, and emotionally.
Teddy Hart
Bret Hart.
strikes again.
Bret Hart's gonna come down to congratulate you personally.
Bret Hart's going to come down here to Los Angeles to Game Changer Wrestling and personally give you a hand job. That I guarantee.
Daddy, can you stop talking for me?
Fucking Bret.
I don't want to come there.
You fucking what?
Teddy, we talked about this before. Bret, I already said I'm sorry for your brother. We don't need to talk anymore.
I'm sorry. I'm
We're
sorry,
never
Bret.
talking again.
All right. Well, let's jump into the next match. We got Chris Dickinson versus a real fucking OG of the West Coast, B-Boy.
Yeah, PWG original B-Boy.
Yeah. So
I really have nothing on this match.
no,
Neither did I. I blacked out this entire match. I have no idea what the fuck happened. All I remember is the bell ringing and then the bell ringing again. He lost to a lariat.
this match was stiff, like really stiff. But like, what did you expect? They started off really technical though, like chain wrestling, and it wasn't that bad. There was a spot where I couldn't tell if B-Boy was selling or if he legitimately had got knocked silly and was like dazed from a strike from Dickinson.
I believe that.
Yeah, and then later towards the end of the match, after they were trading forearms, B-Boy shouts "fuck you," which Dickinson responds "fuck me," and then he hits him with this crisp ass enziguri and then suplexes him through a door. And as they stated, finish was hilarious.
Yep.
1, 2, 3.
75%.
75. I give us an 85. I liked it.
I also gave it a 75.
Where are the beer bottles?
All right. Well, next, we had that match. Kikutaru versus the Human Tornado. And
By the way,
you
could catch you could catch Human Tornado on Netflix via Nacho Libre.
Wait, he was in Nacho Libre?
He was the only black guy in Nacho Libre.
No.
Yeah, he was announced as the only black guy in Nacho Libre.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Catch it on Netflix.
He played like Snow something or whatever.
Wow.
Why'd she put change in this?
He came out vibing. He had
Ooh,
some.
Yeah, he was.
He had some drink in his cup.
I got the next
Yeah. Look at him, just vibing.
He had some drink in his cup.
I miss Wrestling Society X. Every time I see Human Tornado, I miss it. Wrestling Society X, especially at the time where I was trying to get into independent wrestling, it was so different. It was so unique. It introduced me to Matt Sydal, Scorpio Sky, Chaos, the guy that stabbed John Cena in a nightclub, Eric Cannon, Judas Macias, but then known as Ricky Banderas. Six Pac, just incredible. New Jack and Vic Grimes. Like, it was a star-studded roster. Yoshido, fucking Team Dragon Gate. Like, oh my god. My mic wants to keep falling. I'm sorry. Like, Wrestling Society X is definitely one of those underrated gems, and no matter how much Brian Zane wants to talk shit about how inane it was, it added to it. It felt like MTV did in the 80s. It felt new, and it really sucked in 9-year-old me. Wait, hold on. Did somebody say, suck me?
Shit.
I'm sorry. We move on! I don't have
During
any spots for this match.
During Kikutaru's entrance, there was a fan who was just sitting there with a mask on, who was giving him a thumbs down, and Kikutaru grabs his hands and moves it to a thumbs up, and everyone starts cheering. And then when he lets go, the fan just puts it back to the thumbs down. He was not happy. That man was upset with Kikutaru that whole match.
Remember when Kikutaru killed a guy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That guy was Joey Janela. Remember when
Fucking gunned him down.
How did he get a gun into Japan?
He had a gun already in Japan.
Oh my god, they're banned.
Kikutaro is a Yakuza member. Did you not know this?
No, I didn't know that. I didn't know that.
Kikutaro's Yakuza.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, I honestly don't know what to say. It was a Kikutaru match. Like,
the
Human
finish
Tornado
was
was
a Zebra Kenrana for the 1-2-3. Human Tornado walks away with his balls of steel. What'd you rate the match?
69.
69.
What? A 69? That sounds like a bell ringer. Because I also give it a 69.
We don't ring the bell for 69s.
What are
you?
Look, I had changed.
What are you, crazy?
What are you?
Are you out of
What
your
are you
mind?
talking about? What, you want to fight? I'll tell you right now, my good friend Natty Neidhart, she wrestles in the WWE, and she would not have any of this.
God damn it, Teddy, go away. Getting into the main event, we had Nick fucking Gage going against Jake Atlas. Jake got booed in Los Angeles.
Look, it's different when it's that MDK gang, right? Anybody who goes up against Nick Gage is a fucking heel.
Yeah,
Except
it's
Dewey
half
Donovan.
that, it's half Nick Gage and half the fact that most of the crowd knows that Jake is going to fucking WWE.
Yeah, there's that one asshole.
He's not,
who's
though.
No, he is.
No, I don't care what everybody is saying. You don't accept a booking in January if you're going to a company soon. You don't do that.
No, he's
that,
not.
That doesn't make any sense.
He's not expected to start working there till January. Yeah. Well, there was one member of the crowd who was being an asshole,
dumb.
and he was like, "Oh, beat up that Vince McMahon bitch, that WWE bitch." Shut the fuck up. If you're legitimately upset that an independent wrestler signed with a large company, like, reevaluate your fucking life. You fucking Mark. Jesus Christ.
And if look,
I apologize for using the hard A right there.
Like you can't tell these key demographic people how to feel.
Oh yes.
The key demographic. I've never even fucking heard of what demographics were until fucking every fucking AEW fan immediately knew what the key demographic for wrestling was.
I have you know that I'm in the key demographic.
The key demographic of fucking white men between the ages of 18 and 30 and fucking 49. Like, you're telling me that key demographic is fucking 31 years?
Yeah! And it's all men, too.
That's like 6 demographics in one. Like, no, that's not one key demographic.
I don't know how demographics work, but something ain't adding up.
I've heard the demographic of 18 to, like, I think it's 29, and then 30 to 49. I've heard those two demographics. I haven't heard those two combined to 18 to fucking 49. So they lost one of those two demographics. That's what that tells me. And they're trying to cover that up.
Look, they don't have the women's viewing. Because, spoiler alert, AEW doesn't have women's wrestlers. They have schoolgirls, according to Jim Cornette. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Jim Redacted.
Redacted Cornette.
Let's get on track. Get on track.
Let's finish the damn match. All right. So
we're killing each other out there.
Yeah. Nick Gage started off. He was showing that he can get technical. Nick Gage is a good wrestler. He's not just like your brawl deathmatch guy. Like he can go. And Jake Atlas showed that he can get physical. Each man showed that they can do what the other is known for, and I liked that.
Yeah, it was a very fun match to watch.
Yeah, definitely. They went outside, they brawled for a bit. There was a spot through a door, GCW and all. One of the commentators mentioned how they should be sponsored by DoorDash. I think it was freaking.
Was it the interview?
I was about to say the interview. God damn it, motherfucker!
Was it Zach and Miri make a porno?
Yes.
Was it? Yeah. Was it Lion King 2019? Seth Rogen?
Yes, he said that they should be sponsored by DoorDash, and I agree.
What the hell did you just do? Don't worry about it. All right, I'm not worried about it.
But I'm like feeling the same way about Nick Gage that Dolphin mentioned about fucking, I think it was Effie, where it's like there's no point in like saying what he does anymore because he does it like every single match.
Yeah,
it feels like a moot point. Like, oh yeah, chokebreaker again. Someone got DVD through a door again.
He did the the running face wash.
Yeah.
Look, Shinjiro Otani.
You've seen one Nick Gage match, you've seen them all, and that's not a bad thing because all of them feel unique within the moment.
Yeah.
I mean, he does pull out new shit every now and again for each opponent, but I'll agree. Most of it is samey, but it's not a bad samey like Alex Zaney.
Yeah.
I had to make it rhyme. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
And I love Alex Zane, but until he... You know what? That's going to be it. I don't want to talk about jumping off the balcony again. I'm sorry, Owen, you sack of garbage.
All right.
At one point, Jake Atlas hit a Death Valley driver through a door, like I think off their apron, and it was just straight up a fucking attitude adjustment.
Pretty much.
It wasn't a Death Valley driver. It was an attitude adjustment.
It's an FU.
You gotta give them some leeway sometimes. You can't always, like, the Death Valley driver is like, don't you drop them on their head?
Drop them on their.
It's not a flat back. The
It's
flat
on their
back is
upper
the
back.
Okay.
Like it's not supposed to be on their neck unless you're Perry Saturn.
Jake Atlas got sabooed. That is the greatest fucking spot ever. You're gonna go do a suicide dive, and then the opponent just chucks a chair at you, just out of nowhere. It was great. I don't have much more to say about this match. How about you guys?
That's all I need to say about it.
Pile driver, kick out, does some shit. Pile driver, 1, 2, 3. Gentlemen, what do you rate the match?
I gave him 83%.
I gave us an 85.
81.
All right. Well, do we have a core rating for this show?
Nope.
No.
I don't know. I guess
No?
you can call it. I guess you can call
Good
it.
event out then.
I got it. It's
right,
the
go
key
ahead.
demographic percent. Because
Bah.
as long as we have this one good match, everything else can be bad. As long as we got this one thing, everything else is fucking moot at this point. 6-0, baby! Woo!
All right, well, that's been another installment of the Cool Wrestling Podcast. Make sure to tune in next time when we review I Don't Know.
Okay. Hustle Hardcore Organization's Death Match Extravaganza 2. Matt Tremont and Danny Cage present that, as well as, more than likely, an illegal stream of All Elite Wrestling's Dull Gear. Yes, illegal stream. Fuck you, I'm not paying $50. Anybody else got any final comments?
Nick Gage won the last match.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
he did. Who?
Jake Atlas is taking the PCW title to WWE. Get fucked.